So Everton 4, Arsenal. Sorry, it wasn't Everton 4. My bad.
It should have been 4.
Everton 4.
It should have been
VAR.
4.
Oh, Mike Dean. Oh, he's a disgrace.
No.
VAR. Everton 2. Arsenal 1. Alex Iwobi nearly put the icing on the cake at 3-1. But Wax, what did you make of that, bro?
Oh, man. Absolutely disgustingly, man. Absolutely disgusting. Embarrassing from start to finish. It's like the performances are getting worse and worse and worse. And yeah, it's so embarrassing. Firstly, Mikel Arteta out, man. Get out of this club. You would know you're not good enough. We've been screaming this from the top of our lungs for years, since you've been here, bro. Since you've been here. It literally after 3 months of Mikel Arteta being here, after lockdown, I see what Mikel Arteta was trying to produce, the style of play that he was adopting. I was like, nah, this guy's not good enough. Since lockdown, I've been done with Mikel Arteta. I've been done. And today's performance just proved why I've been done. You know, we started off slow. Our build-up play slow. No one wanted to press. No one wanted to really do much. Lacazette won in the game. Non-existent. The captain's armband was too big for him today. Do you know what I mean? And one thing that today's performance also proved, I know Aubameyang come on and he had that opportunity to score that goal and he flapped his lines. And I can understand why he's flapping his lines, because he's lost confidence in himself, because that stems from the manager. He's a reflection of the manager right now. Like, he is not scoring goals and not being the old Aubameyang because of that manager. He has tarnished his confidence. But today's performance clearly shows me that Aubameyang hasn't lost it. Yeah, he might have been down in confidence and might have dipped in composure. But any striker that you put in this system will not score goals. They will not. They're not on it. And it's like the system
from 1 yard out, bro.
The system and the style of play does not suit our players. It doesn't make any sense for why a manager has given Aubameyang a mega contract, made him the top earner of the club, but then you haven't built a system of a style of play around him to utilize him. It just doesn't make any sense. It's like Barcelona or PSG, or let's say Barcelona when Messi was there, giving him the biggest contracts, and they're not trying to build the system or the team around him. It just doesn't make any sense, bro. And then like today, man, it was just shambles, bro. Everton, we have to give our credit to Everton, really, man. That goal from Demarai Gray,
the winner was mad.
Incredible.
But did you notice, right? He subbed off Kieran Tierney, which I was like, why are you subbing Tierney?
Exactly.
Nuno Tavares comes on. The first goal they scored that was officially given, right? He's taking a throw in. He throws it to Thomas Partey. Partey heads it back to him. He heads it straight to their player. Off of the back of that, bish, bash, bosh. It then hits the bar, comes back out, right? And Tavares is watching Richarlison put it in the net. Why are you ball watching? Why did you stand still like a statue? The second goal, Tavares gets the ball. He cuts inside, Olympic sprinter. Yeah, we should call him Usain Bolt, bro, because that's what he is. He can't defend. He comes inside. He's got a simple square pass and he's got a simple forward pass. Both men are not marked. Yeah. He could pass it, just a simple layoff. Just dink it off, bruv. Instead, he balloons it through the pair of them. Then Saka ends up stretching for the ball. He gets overpowered. Xhaka can't do nothing. He's on a yellow. Yeah. So Gomez goes straight past him. Then you're like, okay, Tommy, do not let this guy inside. He's right-footed. Do not let him inside. Do not let him inside. He lets him inside. He lets him inside. Then you're like, Benjamin, do not let him inside. Bang. Ramsdale can't do nothing. What a goal. Bro, that goal deserved to win the football match, and they fully deserved it as well.
Exactly, bro. That's going to go down as, goal of the month, definitely for December. But, like, it was just absolutely terrible, man. Slow, lethargic, the build-up dead. No creativity. It's like Mikel Arteta has killed the creativity in this team. Great goal from Odegaard. I appreciate the goal. Lovely cross from Tierney. Does what he does best, But that's our only route. Our only route is through Tierney or through that left-hand side and cross the ball into the box. That's all we can do. That's the only way we can score goals. And it's a real joke. Xhaka as well. I know Xhaka just come back from an injury, but how has Xhaka just been chucked straight in there full 90 minutes? Just come from
90 minutes, bro.
Full 90 minutes. The guy's been out for 2 months.
Did you see the yellow he got? Did you see the yellow?
Oh, bro, it was disgusting, man.
It's like, man thinks he's playing rugby. Yeah, maybe he should join Thomas Partey because man can hit 3 points left, right, and centre, bro.
Literally.
Get him at Twickenham.
like it makes sense as to why Mikel Arteta has gone with this Project Youth, bro, because experienced players won't respect him. Experienced players will down tools. This is the reason why Willian, after one season, ripped his contract up and ducked out of it. You know, even though Willian wasn't the best, you have to question why your own player, after 1 year, wanted to cut out and didn't even ask for any compensation, which is quick to duck out. But, bro, it's because they have.
This is why we sacked Unai, because like I've seen a lot of people saying, like, because Arteta came out in the press conference after Man United and said, look, like, he was asked the question, why do you drop back after 1-0? Yeah, and he said, like, sometimes like the experienced players need to drag us up the pitch. Yeah. So the narrative that's come off of the back of that is that Project Youth is scared, yeah, when we go 1-0 up, and they don't want to make mistakes, so they drop back. And now Partey and Aubameyang need to drag them up the pitch. But they're not dragging them up the pitch. But you've seen it. You watch every game, yeah?
Yeah.
We've done this every week, right? So on that basis, then, the experienced players are ignoring him and not following instructions, and they're taking the piss. Didn't we sack Unai Emery for these players downing tools and not listening to him?
Exactly.
So what's the difference?
Exactly. And I believe he's just BSing. I think people like Aubameyang and Thomas Partey, they're not playing, or they don't have belief in themselves anymore, because they realize that the manager is nothing but a lie. He is a liar. He will probably say one thing to them behind the scenes and say a totally different thing on camera. You know, like when he said a few weeks ago, "Oh, I don't tell them to get back and defend after taking a lead." Well, I think you're lying, Mikel Arteta. I think you've been drilling them to defend. That's why that's all they do. Otherwise, if they went up 1-0, they'll be attacking. They'll be still committing to trying to get more goals. They're not doing that for one reason and one reason only, is because you've been drilling them to defend. You haven't been teaching them how to attack, because we have no patterns moving into the final third. We're not attacking. You know, we looked at the stats the other day, the Sky Sports stats clearly show you open play goals, we're 19th. Chances created, 19th. So you're clearly not teaching these guys how to attack or how to move the ball. You know, they're the stats right there, exactly.
That was before Man United.
You know, and, you know, they probably haven't got any better, you know, even though we've scored 3 goals since then, or 2 goals or whatever it's been. You know, it just goes to show you the guy is just way out of his depth, man. Naive, arrogant, every single one of those words describe this character. And it's a shambles, man. The performances from every single one of those players, the only moment we can really highlight that was positive was the Tierney crossing the Odegaard goal.
Yeah.
That was it. Yeah. Nothing else.
Yeah. They were the only 2 players I thought, maybe Gabriel, but Gabriel before Tierney went off. As soon as Tierney went off and Tavares come on, Gabriel was like a fish out of water, bruv.
Literally, no support.
All over the place. Yeah, Tavares was just Olympic sprinter, gone. Yeah. No cover.
Bro, within 5 minutes, Tavares gave the ball away about 4 or 5 times, bro. And
what would you do? What would you do from here? What would you sack him now?
Yeah, sack him now.
Who would you bring in?
I would sack him now. I'll be looking at Ten Hag, who manages Ajax, bro. The guy's got he's got Ajax in 200 games. They've scored about 515 goals, bro. He has got a real attacking identity with a bunch of young players, bro. No excuses, man. Mikel Arteta just isn't the man. He should be managing Plymouth. He should be managing Swindon or Doncaster, one of those teams in League One, League Two. He should not be here at Arsenal Football Club. It just doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense, man.
I totally agree with you, man. And listen, you always keep it real, bruv. Wax Online. Make sure you follow him. The link's in the title. Yeah, 100%. As always. Bro, we're going to pattern up. We're going to do a show soon. I know you work dodgy hours and all that, yeah? But we're going to pattern up and do a show soon, yeah?
Yeah, 100%, man.
Yeah, come on. Big up for coming on again, man. I'll set her out.